it? 'Cause it's me.
Probably. The stream is live.
Oh, we're
It's
live on fucking Life of Lauren. All right, you sexy sods. It's Life of Lol. Um, yes, I've got a special guest with me today, as you can probably see.
who's
Who
that?
could that be?
I
I
have no
wonder what
idea.
his name is. Um,
Mm.
so introduce yourself, you sexy sod.
Well, those that do know me, those that don't know me, I'm Craig, the owner of Twisted Edge magazine. Just
And
little old me.
it's a sexy magazine. So if you are listening, and you're not viewing right now, we've got Craig from Twisted Edge, who is an absolute sexy sod. We've done some shoots together and we've done some publications together and we've got more planned, which I'm sure you're going to hear about later on tonight. But yes, thank you for joining me this evening.
Absolutely welcome. It is always a pleasure.
It's probably going to be a rough ride because it's me in it and I never plan stuff. Like I've got a little bit written down, but we're just winging it today.
Yeah, why not? It's what we do.
Life of Lauren at Mark's.
Exactly that.
Have you had any Life of Lauren moments this week?
I don't know if I have, This week's just been manic crazy, catching up with stuff and doing stuff like Magwise and editing
Nice.
pictures like an absolute. I mean, I literally spent Saturday, Sunday just editing photos from
I kind of
3 shoots.
I get that feeling like, nah, it's overwhelming because, like, I've obviously doing photography myself, and the amount of editing I've got to do, and I just keep procrastinating. Like, you get on it and you have fun, and then you go to the next image and you can't quite get the edit how you want it or something, and it's like, fuck you, I don't want to do this no more.
I've got a process, but it's a long process, but it's a process that works. But it's just that whole point of knowing you've got 3 folders. Each folder has at least 5 to 6 models per folder,
Well,
and 20 to 30 images per model per folder. You just sit and go, yeah, no, I need to do them. That's
and
if you've
then
had the numbers back for the edits.
yeah,
So yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm still meant to be sending you some edits at some point, and I still haven't done it. And I've been saying I'm going to do it for the last 2 weeks, but
Absolutely standard. Yeah.
I will get that done, I promise. So right quick, because we've only got one person in this bitch so far, we're gonna do a quick would you rather.
Mm-hmm.
So these have been sent in from a guy who was watching last week. So I'm gonna read them out and let's go for it. So
Have it.
this one's really easy to be honest, but would you rather spend the rest of your life randomly wetting yourself in public or telling the truth all the time to anything people ask you?
Oh, telling the
I
truth every
mean,
time. Yeah.
it's
I'd
me.
rather sort of not. Don't want to really wet myself every day in public, to be honest. But
I've done it
I
a
can.
few times.
Well, but that's on the OnlyFans channel. But I can
Find
be
that on
quite.
Pornhub.
Yeah, on Pornhub. Yeah, like Life of that kind
The Life of Lauren.
of.
Fucking water
Yeah,
sports.
I think I could quite happily sort of be quite savage to people if needed. Be
See,
honest.
I
Yeah.
kind of do both of them already. So I already tell truth to anything because it's me in it. I've got no filter. And I'm a
Exactly.
mum, so pissing myself in public's not something that comes to too much surprise when it happens.
It is true. You've not done it on our shoot since yet, so that's a
No,
sign.
that is that
Mm,
is
mm,
that must be
mm.
good. Still
Craig the
time though. Touch wood, there's still time.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
right then, so we'll just do a quick alert and then we'll talk some shit.
All right.
So I don't know which one to go for. So there's another one that they were sent in was would you rather find out Gary Glitter was your real dad or have your late night have your late night search history shown to everyone?
I think finding out Gary Glitter was my real dad would be a pretty shocker. My search history is pretty much work related anyway, so people can see that anytime they like. It's
I
boring as
mean,
shit. But do you want to
my
be in
late
my
night
gang? Not really.
yeah, my late night search history is probably more safer than it is if you was to look through my daytime search history.
I'll bet.
Chasing the dopamine, do you know what I'm saying?
Happens.
But so yeah, I'd let them look at my late night internet search history.
Yeah.
It's probably just full of lingerie or shit that I want, to be honest.
Yeah, mine's where do you find this to do this in print? Where do you find the best art? Real
what
boring.
is the best way? Oh, that takes me on to like, you know, them YouTube videos that take you down right deep dark holes, and it's like someone building a shed, and you sat at 3 a.m. watching some guy have to build a shed in a fucking forest. We love it.
That's TikTok for you. That Facebook videos, I'll sit there 11 o'clock watching a guy in Indonesia building a house in the clay mud that's 3 stories deep, with like each room's en suite, and it's got a built-in tunnel with a pool in it. I'm just like, I can't stop watching this, man.
We love that. We love that.
I just want to go and find and like make a house in the mud somewhere.
Do you know what I can't fucking stand? Those videos that are like the mukbang ones where they're proper deep throating shit. Like they'll eat, but they're like, you can hear them proper being like on a fucking chicken wing, and it's like there's no need.
It's like ASMR. I don't get it.
No.
I can't.
I don't this right now.
Thing. That's fine, but they're eating ASMR, because I've got a thing where I don't like listening to people eat. It's a thing. I don't know what it is. It's actually a thing, apparently. But yeah, listening to people eat, it triggers me. So when I see
what triggers me?
What's that?
People biting the nails next to me, because you can eat them, like you can literally hear them proper like eating on the fingers and what. And it's like that. No, it gets me really mad, like really infuriated. I have to leave the room because I'm like, I'm gonna fucking knock you out in a minute.
I say, so, knowing you, I'm surprised you don't just turn around and punch someone doing that.
Just like a big backhand puncher. Just shut the fuck up. No, there's that. And when the guys do the snot shot out of the one nostril, that is my pet fucking Eve. Like, don't even do that. Don't even do it. My best mate used to do it, but he'd tell me when he was going to do it, because he knows, like, I'll go fucking crazy if I hear him do it. And he'd tell me we're going to do it, but he wouldn't even go out at way, mate. He'd walk in front of me and then fucking snot shot, and I'd just be there gagging, like absolutely gagging.
Beautiful.
Disgusting. Beautiful. That's just, that's nasty. Fucking dirty. But
shocking.
Yeah, so what's coming up anyway with Twisted Edge? What's new? What's old?
Well, so much is new. I mean, September started doing the mag in print now. Yeah. So now no longer do people have to pay the extortionate dollar price that to get it sent from America. So instead,
I was talking about this.
£7 and they get this bad boy. Look at it.
I said, look how sexy that is.
It's gorgeous.
Articles. It's full of sexy cunts.
Beautiful people.
Sexy cunts. There's fucking. I think people should definitely buy it. I've got about 6 in my house already, but I need the new ones. So we're working on that. But yes, exactly. And have you also got stuff coming up for like Christmas and shit and stuff like that?
Well, I've been sort of doing a lot of shoots. I've got a Halloween shoot on the Friday the 13th October at Prop Shack in Oldham with ITP lot. So I've got JD in on that one. She's asked to collab on it, so we're sorting that. And then next year is the biggest year, because the plan for next year from the end of February is to do 1 shoot a month. So big shoots in big places, 1 a month, end of each month, through the entirety of next year, apart from December and January, because people are still paying for Christmas and then paying for Christmas on the other end of it. So, but yeah, the new website's live and live. I've sort of launched it, but not publicly launched it. I'm working on a calendar. Calendars will be sorted soon. And obviously Valkyries as well. I've got to shoot this girl over. She's Yorkshire way, some KTU, something like that. She wants to sort of shoot out.
Oh, I heard that bitch. Is it that fucking that Know the Unknown?
She's a bit wappy, that one, but
she's a proper weird cunt.
So I thought, we'll do a shoot, and So it's just absolute batshit crazy since buying the mag back earlier this year and trademarking it and all the rest of it. It's just evolution. And this was just the next step that had to be done. So the whole new logo thing, it's trademarked. It's now in proper print.
Yeah.
Which I'm the first mag since about 2015 to do it. Whereas everyone else is still online or MagCloud rip-off prices.
Yeah. And you're just like, no, sod this shit. We're doing it.
Exactly. So it's a process and it's long and it's hard work, but I love the shit out of it.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Love
We
it.
love that.
Exactly.
I love it.
I love that. Just love that.
Fucking love that. But
And then we got awards this year. The the Flex
the
Awards
Glamour.
and the Glamour Awards. So I'm going
Yeah,
down for
I were actually gonna do the Glamour Awards. But then shit went down, so I never did it. But then I'm still contemplating whether I should
do it.
Should do it or not.
Do it.
But what category? That's where I need help with.
What categories would you fit into? Because you can put yourself in as many as you want. You don't have to do. You don't have to do one.
That's what I mean. There's like alternative. There's fucking. That's the only one I know. There's like other ones.
There's loads.
There's different ones.
It's like the good thing about it is you can put yourself in whichever category you want. Whether there's 1, 2, or 7, you just put yourself in them all.
We love that.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. Well, that is exciting. I'm excited to work with you as well this year. We've got some stuff coming up, which is going to be fucking sick because we haven't done it in a while, have we?
That is true.
And I can clearly say we've both upped his game since then as well. So,
indeed,
that is the one. But also, are you still doing the No Means No movement as well?
I am. It's partially backseated in regard to doing stuff with the lives, literally just because I've not had time.
Yeah.
But the whole website and the blog is all there. And I pass the message on to whomever whenever I can, like on all the shoots I go to and do those. I make sure people know, check out the blog, check out the website, etc. I get people messaging me daily with stuff. Sometimes it's stuff I can deal with. Sometimes it's stuff that legally I can't deal with for certain reasons. And then there's stuff that because of the information I'm given, it's not direct from said person. So I have to sort of go, well, thanks for that, but that person needs to change proof as to blah, 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 blah. So it's not like it's inactive because it's probably as active now as it has been for a while. I get something every day coming over, which I then look into and all the rest of it. But at some point soon, I'm going to get Jodie more involved with stuff because she's my no ambassador. And if she wants to do some lives and stuff like that, I'll get Jodie. So come on, Jodie, run with it, girl. Run with it. You know what it is.
Exactly, you know what to do. But no, the reason I mentioned it is because obviously it's good to know. Like, there's a lot of fucking weird cunts out there. So the fact that guys can come to you anonymously and speak out and have that support network there, it's like really good. So yes, keep that going because I love that. And I haven't done a Lauren rant in ages, and I'm gonna keep it for when you do bring them back because I'm fucking ready. I think we know I'm ready. I was so close to going off on one then, but I held it back, and I'm really proud. So we move, but I'm gonna move on to a topic that's gonna throw you back. You probably won't have much in common, to be honest, but dick pics. Do you get dick pics a lot, Craig? Like,
I actually do get dick pics.
It's mad,
because
isn't
it? Unfortunately, people see the content that goes on Twisted Edge, and most of the time, certain people automatically think that because it's a picture of a woman, it must be a woman's page.
Yeah.
So I get dick pics and marriage proposals and people asking for sex quite actually on a regular basis, to be fair.
I don't get why they do that, Like, I just want to put it out here. Like, I'm just going to put it out for the world to hear. Men of the world, If you think, right, do you know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to get my dick out. I'm going to take a picture of it and I'm going to send it to the girl that I really like. Don't fucking do it. Put the phone down, come away, go have a shower, have a fucking wank, just not on the phone. Just don't do it. It's disgusting. It's an ick. And I would rather sit and watch fucking Coronation Street, to be honest. And I don't even like that shit.
At the end of the day, there are people out there that will happily take and rate dick pics. They are the people to send the dick pics to.
Yeah, get on OnlyFans. Like, people do dick ratings. That's the thing.
I don't quite get that either, to be honest. I don't know if I'd ever feel comfortable enough to want to send a picture of my dick to somebody for them to
But do
rate
you
it.
know, some people really like the degrading part. So some people will pay you to rate the dick really low and say, what the fuck is that? Because they like it. And that is what I don't get. The degrading kink. I don't understand that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things like that I don't get. It's just, I mean, I get what it is and I get why people do it, but I just don't. There's a lot of weird
people
shit.
do what they got to do, but
exactly, yeah, each to their own, I guess. But yeah,
call me a cunt and finger me's not my chat up line.
Yeah, do you see my? Huh? But yeah, I think there's a time and a place for a dick pic to be sent, and I think use those times and places, not just send a dick pic to anybody you feel like sending a dick pic to. Unsolicited.
I once sat on a fucking bus, right? I once sat on a bus, and do you know how there's like chairs behind you that are slightly higher up?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was sat on the ones lower down, and there were people behind me on the ones higher up, and some guy sent me a fucking Snapchat, right? And we'd been having a normal conversation, so I opened it because I'm thinking, oh, he's just asking me a question. I opened it, and it was the dickiest dick pic I'd ever seen. All over my screen, my phone fucking crashed. I couldn't get it off. I was just mortified. These people behind me saw dick too. It was the most embarrassing thing. So just stop doing it. I got a dick pic off a famous guy once, but I'm not going to name drop on here.
Really?
I'm too skint to be getting sued.
Hang on. How are we talking mega famous or are we talking TV famous?
More of musician.
Okay.
Famous. But like who?
Tommy Lee.
I thought you said Tommy D then. That was going to take me down a whole new fucking subject. But no, Tommy Lee got me banned because he got his knob out, and I got my boobs out because he got his knob out. And then
I remember seeing that live you did with Claire, and it was quite amusing.
I like if he can do it, so can I. Fuck off. Yeah, I got unbanned. I had done that for a while. I learnt my lesson. You can't fight Zucker tits because he just wins every time. It's boring. Are they supposed to be having a fight?
They were, but it's not. It's actual bullshit. Because I saw an interview a couple of days ago talking to Dana White about it, and he's like, "I'd love to do it, but it's not happening."
Yeah, innit? What the fuck's all that about?
So I reckon Musk would absolutely batter him.
I think it'd be hair pulling. You know, like when you see two like guys that don't know how to fight, yeah, when they're like, oh, "Stop, get off of me," like proper weird shit. Get him off me! Oh, that bollocks.
I would pay to watch. I would really love to pay to watch that fight. In fact, I'll probably get tickets and go and see it live just for the fun factor of it.
I want Zuckerberg to get knocked out.
Absolutely.
I really want him to get knocked clean out to the point where he's doing his robotic chat on floor, being like, "Holy shit, I think I've been knocked out." Do you know what I mean? I just hate the guy.
Yeah. Slap.
He's a fucking dick. Well, I don't have much to talk about this week because it's me, innit? And I'm having one of those weeks where my brain's not working. It's doing a bit of a fucking nope. It's on strike. So I have got a giveaway happening though, that I want to let you guys know about and remind you of. It's a 500 follower giveaway, you sexy sods. And I can't tell you what the prizes are yet because it's a secret. But it's a good secret. And if you go onto Spotify or fucking Instagram or YouTube and get any of them to 500 followers, there's going to be a giveaway. And I promise you, it'd be sick. It wouldn't be a dick pic either. It'll be something really good. If you give us 500 followers, I'll send you a picture of my dick unsolicited. Yeah, so I'm going to do a shout out section because we've got a few people to shout out. So this is where Granny Barnsley normally comes in. But Granny Barnsley's asleep because it's after 8 o'clock. So this is the Granny Barnsley shout out section without Granny Barnsley.
Fair enough.
True Vibes Clothing. So I just want to give them a shout out because I absolutely love what the clothing brand stands for itself. So it's like a company that really stands for like mental health issues, and they work as like a family and stuff. It's kind of like alternative clothing. They've got kind of a little bit of car vibes in there as well. Like, it's just really good, and I've worked with them recently, and the quality of the stuff's really nice as well. I had a beanie and a t-shirt. So check out True Vibes Clothing. I know they've recently just put some offers on, I believe, on beanies. So if you want a beanie, get you sent over there because they're right warm and it's beanie weather, bitches.
Definitely.
And then we've got another one to shout out. I don't know if you've heard of Dead Swag Clothing. Because if you haven't heard of them, now you fucking have. So they're also an alternative clothing brand. Hopefully we'll be working with them shortly. And hopefully they'll be joining us at some point on Life of Lauren to have a little chat and explain what they do. So that'll be fun. Also, just a reminder, hashtag LOL10 for your discount on fuck all. We've got to make that happen. So type it in every single clothing network, company, whatever website, and you'll get fuck all discount off because that's what we're about.
Do you know what? I might put that on Twisted Edge as a discount code.
You should. LOL10. We should LOL10. Drop it. Drop it like it's on.
I'll let you know when that's sorted, and then you can whack that out there.
Oh my god, guys, exclusive. Did you hear that? Twisted Edge Mag are about to drop LOL10 discount code, which would be sick, but it's to be confirmed. So you better keep joining and listening so that you get the discount codes.
I'll go on the computer tomorrow and sort it and then send you I'll go, it's live now. Now you can post about it. And that's what you get tomorrow.
And then you can get fuck all off at Twisted Edge for LOL10. So get your asses over there, mate. It's an offer you can't miss. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But is there anything? I don't know. Is there anything you want to talk shit about this week?
The October mag is currently being printed and should be with me by early to mid next week, which goes officially live on the 1st. Because the way I do it now, I whack it on there for pre-order, so people who get it pre-order it get it £1 cheaper. They get it for £6 delivered, track delivery.
It's so cheap now as well. It's literally so cheap. I was looking the other day and I was like, holy shit.
It's less than a quarter of what the MagCloud charges.
Yeah.
And so I do a pre-order around the sort of 12th to 14th of each month. Give that pre-order for a week. Then on a live day, which is the 1st, it goes up to £7 because it's marketing. And, and the digital goes live at the same time, which is still cheaper than MagCloud. That's that. November's is in plan already because obviously now it's print. I've got tighter deadlines and things like that.
Yeah, so I'll get my ass in a rush.
Absolutely. And then I'll be working on the calendar from now till beginning of October, and then that'll probably go into ordering from the first week of October.
Nice.
And because I'm doing a Twisted Edge 2024 calendar as per.
So and then I'll go get it.
Exactly. And then the Twisted Valkyries are getting their own calendar.
Nice.
They're very excited.
Also, with regards to the Twisted, I can't say it. How do you say it?
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie. Yeah. I keep wanting to say Valeries.
Why not?
Twisted Valeries. So is that an open thing? Is that a closed thing? Is it set? Can people like join? Like what? Hit me with your best shot. What is it?
Yeah. But the way it's working is it basically there's 12 and a head Valkyrie. The head Valkyrie will always be the head Valkyrie no matter what. With the 12 that are there, they get basically put there for a year, and if they want to stay, they can stay. If anyone wants to leave, they can leave. And then whether they stay or leave, I will open it up again mid next year and then add more to it. So
Yeah.
there's no sort of minimums to it. There's no real. I'm only going to sort of put in a maximum of 12 a year because it's not an agency. It's a promo group. So that's literally what they're there for. I may make. I mean, they've got their own page on the new website. So they've got the Twisted Valkyrie page. They get a free merch. They're basically the Twisted Valkyrie vest top. They got one of these, a Viking-esque metal bracelet bangle thing, and they got a Viking chain.
We love that.
And then there's loads of stuff in plan for them. I've currently got a person who I've worked with for many years working on something very special. Mr. Sinner, who is an outstanding artist.
Exciting.
He's working on something for me with that. But yeah, they're just, and obviously I endorse them as models, as the promo faces and all that kind of thing. And yeah, I'll be opening up again next year, adding to it, and it'll be a continual annual adding thing.
Nice.
But yeah, it's good. The girls love it. They get on really well in the group. I did a shoot in Stoke a couple of weeks ago, and I had 1, 2, 3 there, and I had a couple at the previous one in Splash Point, and I've got a couple coming up in October. So getting around to getting them all shot properly in their stuff, so they have like a gallery of their own images and all that kind of thing as well. So
that'd be awesome.
I might even make a separate Insta page for them yet, because I've got loads of pages that are pretty much dead, dying, doing nothing. So I might as well use them for something.
Well, I might apply to join the Twisted Valeries, aka Valkyries.
I'll make you a Twisted Valerie specific top just for you.
You know, you sexy sod, Twisted Valerie. I love that.
What else is going on? There's just so much going on that, I mean, it's like at the minute I'm having a phone call with somebody on Monday about a shoot space up in the northwest. I'm not going to say too much in case it doesn't come off yet.
Yeah.
But if it goes ahead, it could be the biggest indoor shoot that's happened in the history of model shoot days.
Oh, that's exciting.
Could put it this way, there could be easily and comfortably 40 model spaces.
That's a lot of models.
Exactly that.
That would be carnage.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but this
would be so much fun.
But this is why I've got 13 events. Katie, the shoot manager, who does that thing on the day where I can get the camera out and pretend to be a photographer.
Yeah.
And she can tell, right, are you with someone? Are you with someone? You're over there. You're over there. Right, you down there. What are you doing? You're not shooting everybody. Get over there and shoot that one now.
Yeah.
That's what she does.
You do need that. You do. That is a very important part of like shoots, because models just get so like, because you're so like shooting with someone and there's other girls and other photographers, you don't know where the fuck you need to be. You don't know how long you need to be doing it for. You don't know at what point to break off. Like, it's carnage. It really is.
I mean, we've got a structure in place and planned, and we've got a clipboard and everything.
Oh, that's very exciting, isn't it? Check out your clipboard.
Oh yeah, you get model slots, and you've got
I say
that tog with that model for that long in this bit of the area, and we run all that kind of stuff. And I mean, the feedback has been immense, and the references on Purple Port are outstanding. And that's what it's all about. And it's not a money making exercise; it's a networking, safe shoot space exercise.
Yeah.
And I keep getting some of the same models keep coming back to the shoots as and when they can. And if that doesn't prove that they're worthwhile going to, then what does?
Exactly. I think it speaks for itself, really, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Well, you've met me. You know what I'm like.
Never a dog. Exactly.
And, I mean, what else is going on? I mean, there's still talk about doing a Twisted podcast at some stage. But again, I know.
And how weird, I was just about to say, how weird is it that you were the host the last time we spoke live?
I know.
And I joined you, and now you're joining me, and then I better be fucking joining you if there's a bloody Twisted Edge one.
Well, obviously.
Sounds like you've got a lot planned.
Masses planned. I mean, the good thing is now is at certain points of the magazine, I've now got sort of people coming on writing things for me. So I've got Misty, who's now a gaming columnist for me. So she's got her own monthly column to write about gaming and stuff, which I don't get time to. I don't even get time to play a game on my phone most of the time unless it's Candy Crush. So
Honest.
by having
The
someone
gaming's
who's
expensive.
Exactly. And she does
I
a lot
just
of the
bought
old
Leon an Xbox for Christmas. That was disgusting. First of all, Xbox. Can we fucking not? I'm a PlayStation girl. I've always been a PlayStation girl. So when that shit got delivered at my door, I nearly like spewed up. And then it don't stop there, does it? No. Does it, fuck? So you've got to buy all pissing. I'm getting so old. I was born back in the with PlayStation 1s and PlayStation 2s where you just fucking paid I don't know, a tenner for a fucking game or something and just stuck it in and got on with it. No.
50,
those days are
60
gone.
quid a game. So
I know.
why 60 quid for a fucking disc? I don't get it. It bemuses me.
I get that somebody sat there for hours and produced a game, developed a game and sat there and done all that bollocks. But if you surely you lower your prices because everyone's going to buy it anyway.
Most people just go and get it from CEX now, in about 2 days after it's come out, because that's what people do.
Just get it off some guy who's drinking Mountain Dew, will sell it for 20 quid.
Well, it's like my kids, they'll get a brand new game, and my eldest will literally sit there in his room, not leave for about a day or two, and complete a game from start to finish. And it's like, well, that was worth 60 quid.
It's like when you buy a frigging toy or a new gun or something like a Nerf gun, and then they fucking lose all bullets, and then I don't want to play with that anymore. And it's like, well, I've just spent 120 quid on a piece of plastic, mate. You're gonna have to do better than that.
Well, it's like in the past year, my eldest has had a PS4, then he went to a PS5, then he went from a PS5 to a Nintendo Switch OLED, and now he wants another console, and it's like, you're taking the piss.
Just having all the consoles.
If it was up to me, though, each console there sat by his telly, just like every console you can think of, even like Atari.
In a proper gaming setup, just even retro ones.
Oh, it's mad. But back to the column thing, I do believe we may need to have a Life of Lauren column in there.
Oh, could you imagine a Life of Lauren column? That'd be really cool.
See, uncensored. There's your pages to have as you wish.
Oh, that'd be mint. I'm writing that down. We've got to do that.
See? This is what it's
because
about.
Then I can do me fucking rant things again like I used to do.
Exactly, Mundo.
That's exciting.
You've got a monthly column to absolutely waffle what the hell you want.
I love you. Thank you for that. Life of Lauren's got a monthly column in Twisted Edge magazine, and now it's excited. Get in. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to keep you for too much longer because I've got to go do a fucking shoot tomorrow. I'm in Darlington tomorrow.
Wow.
Is that far? Where the fuck is Darlington?
In that, going towards Newcastle way-ish. Between sort of North Yorkshire and... I think it's between North Yorkshire and Newcastle, isn't it?
I don't know, but it sounds far.
Do you know what?
I'm excited.
I need to know now, so I'm going to Google it.
Let's get on Google. Let's get on web.
It's a town in England, that helps.
Well, I'm glad it's in England because I didn't really plan.
It's in County Durham. County Durham, and that is where. Let's zoom out of Google. Jesus.
So we're doing an exclusive.
It's not far away from Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough, and that's close in it to Newcastle. Don't they get offended if you call?
Oh yeah, don't.
That's Canadian and American, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't like it.
Yeah, we'll not go there.
I mean, it's a trek from. I mean, it's a couple hours from Leeds to Darlington, kind of thing.
I think from me, it's about an hour and a half.
That's not so bad.
So I'll be setting off about 9 in the morning.
Nice. So, and who are we shooting with?
Mr. Carl Shaw.
Okay.
Have you heard of Carl Shaw?
I believe I have, yes.
I've been wanting to work with him for so long, and I finally grew the balls to message him, and he was like, "Let's do it."
Yeah, there you
So
go.
we're doing it. And then I've got a shoot coming up with. Have you heard of Ricardo Lund?
Who?
Ricardo Lund.
Yes, I have. Yep, yep.
I met him at an event that I did last week or the week
No.
before, but I was the photographer as well as them. So I didn't realise that photographers were more carnage than the models.
There can be.
Yeah, I saw that. Karma sorted one of them instantly out because he fell on the floor and pissed himself from heat stroke. But his name, I'd love to be able to drop his fucking name right now. Because I would love to, but I don't know if I should, so I'm probably not. But it's this famous radio guy's name when something goes wrong.
Aha.
So that were his name, and he would obviously being a bit of a knob all day, and then got sunstroke at the end of the day, fell over and pissed himself quite literally. And it were like, oh, did Karma fucking see to you, did she? For being a dickhead? But anyway, that's verging on a Lauren rant, and we'll not go there.
Yeah, no,
Because
moving on.
that's for Life of Lauren column page now. That's for the column in Twisted Edge. So keep all that juice for there. So if you
But I
like
know I might
reading,
be Barnsley in October doing a Halloween shoot in the woods, apparently.
you're coming to Barnsley to go to Woods to do an Halloween shoot.
Apparently so, yeah. There's a shoot that I
Share
saw.
share your
And
location with someone. You may die.
like
If
Lauren,
someone's
what's
asking
the
you to
place
come
like?
Barnsley for Woods.
Yeah, so but I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to do that one or not, because it's a weird one because of kids and all that kind of thing.
Yeah,
But no, but I mean we'll sort our shoot out soon anyway. I've got ideas.
I like it when ideas happen.
Exactly.
You can see mine when my thoughts are running because I have steam coming off at you.
Exactly that.
Well, all right then. So, just a quick one before we wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
Would you rather give up sex or alcohol?
Alcohol.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Same.
Every time.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Life of Lauren's been pretty bland this week, and I do apologise. But it's because sometimes even Life of Lauren has to have bland weeks. It can't always be fucking carnage.
Happens to
It
us
has
all.
been carnage, but in its own little way. I shot in a river actually on Monday or Tuesday morning. That was fucking cold.
I can imagine that in this time of year. Yeah, I can imagine it wouldn't
Yeah.
be too. Yeah.
It was freezing, but it looked cool, so that's that. But yeah,
Suff-
on that note, if you do want to drop me a DM with any like questions or any would you rather's or any am I the arsehole stories, because obviously I do them quite a lot, drop me a DM or drop me an email or do whatever, that's fine. Next week I'll bring the liveliness with me because this week I clearly left it, but it's all good, don't worry. And yeah, you sexy little sods, thank you very much, Craig from Twisted Edge magazine, for not only giving me my own column, but being a sexy sod and gracing his lenses this evening on The Life of Lauren.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.
It's all right, anytime, muck. I was going to wear my sexy sod vest top that you got me, but I wore that other week, so that's that. But yeah, well, thank you, Anir, for joining, and we'll be back next week at fucking 8 o'clock on the dot. You sexy sods.